This would be the next one. Oh, you ever just shot 6 lasers in a row and got a stage banned? A lot of people hated that I did this. A lot of people hated that I did this. But at the same time, you try counterpicking M2K with Falco. Where are you going to go, FD? You're getting Marth. Dreamland, you're getting Sheik. What do you want, man? This was the last time Rainbow Cruise was legal. It was already kind of banned at this point. I didn't really get it banned. I just maybe got it banned a little bit faster. Anyway, that was fun. And this was like a continuation, right? This is the next revival of Melee. It's a year later. This is Grand Finals. And, you know, it had been a spirited set back and forth. Mango had started supporting me, and he was like, I'll put a 20 on PP. Who wants to take my bets? And it was Tri-State, right? This was back when M2K, you know, was still living in New Jersey, where he'd started and everything. So everyone wanted a side bet. A lot of hype. I think that made M2K kind of nervous, but I was the up-and-comer, so, I was just excited to play. I was a very serious competitor, but if you go back and watch the set, this was one of the few times where I was smiling in tournament. Because I knew I was about to win, to climb this great hurdle. I had played M2K, I think, a couple times before, and I hadn't done great. And I, finally worked really hard and been able to overcome him, even though, back then I wasn't playing him on Slippy, and there wasn't much online footage of him to watch, and so I was mostly just looking at old footage and if he did play, seeing what else he might have changed and working on my own game, and I put a lot together, and I was very proud of that, and I was very happy about all the work I'd done. So it really was a very special win for me, and I think this was what started a short dominant period for me that really introduced me into the Five Gods as it would later be known. At the time, it was just kind of like, oh, this guy beat M2K, no one does that. And that was cool. That was a great feeling.